Pine today is a highly efficient, highly productive team of 20 hardworking and skilled individuals. We've got nationwide clients, state-of-the-art automation, and a great reputation. I'm super proud of what we are today, but it didn't happen overnight. It took a lot to get here. Let's go back to the beginning. My parents owned a home decor manufacturing company, and I was introduced to screen printing through that at a really formative age. I think I was 14 the first time I pulled a squeegee across a screen. It just kind of set its hooks in me, and it's wild to look back 20 years later and see where it's taken me. In the beginning, Pine wasn't anything more than a personal project. I had a website and some super basic equipment that I hauled between borrowed basements and garages. In college, I spent a little bit of time working as a manual printer in a big contract shop. There was a buzzer that would go off and we'd all shuffle into a dimly lit back room and stare at our phones for 15 minutes before the buzzer went off again and we'd go back to our presses. It was pretty dismal. I learned a lot, but I knew that wasn't my path. On weekends, we'd host print parties in a buddy's garage. We'd buy a case of beer and print shirts on the spot, and I remember people calling me a week later to let me know that the print had washed out of their shirt. It was all in good fun, but it was absolutely amateur. So when I finished school, the idea of getting a job wasn't super compelling to me, and I was having a lot of fun with Pine, so I figured why not? So I borrowed some money, bought some slightly nicer equipment, and committed myself to figuring it out. Those early days weren't that much different from college. We basically paired screen printing with beer drinking. Spent a lot of time live printing at festivals. It was a lot of good times, a lot of good memories, and not a lot of money. Ultimately, it was just me trying to figure it out.